It's awful.
It's December 4th, and welcome to Lambspun Live. We have two outstanding guests today. One is Barbara, that you've met here before. She's one of our primary teachers for sweaters and socks. Today she's got a sweater surprise to show us. And then we have an out-of-town guest, which we are encouraging to come here more frequently. I think she is going to do this. She's inspired many of the customers already. She's weaving right here in the entryway. Her name is Sandy Dunn. You can probably hear the loom in the background. We won't slow her down, but we'll come around and talk to her in just a minute. But first we'll have Barbara just explain what she's been doing.
Hello. Well, it's sweater weather once again, so then you know whether or not it's warm or cold outside, you got to get to it. And it is just amazing. This is the one I fell in love with when I looked through the book. It's called the Comfy Sweater, and it starts at the top, and then you put the sleeves on holders, and then do the body, then come back to the sleeves. And it's in a very easy knit, like the book, where you slip one, knit one, and then the next row you knit and purl, knit and purl. And the back is raised. There are some short rows, but you can sign up for a class and we will walk you through it, help you, and you can have an amazing sweater like this. This one is just so squishy.
Colors you picked are beautiful.
Yeah. The Plymouth worsted superwash. Oh, it's just...
If I have learned to knit and purl and do the Never Fail scarf and maybe a couple of other, like a hat or something, how difficult would this be for me to learn, this sweater?
It would be really not that difficult. If you want to keep track of which row you're on, that would be something to just take a little note that, for instance, you stopped on the one with the slip stitch and then the purl. But other than that, it's very easy, and I recently on the sleeve. Very satisfying to have it be without gaps under that sleeve.
This is really nice, smooth. Yes.
Oh yeah.
So if I come in and sit next to you, and you're here almost every day, you think I can do this?
Oh, I think you can.
So you can put Barbara to the test.
Yeah.
She's teaching every month here. If you miss classes during this holiday season, no problem. You can make them up. If you need to start sooner or later, just talk to us. We'll make an adjustment. And I believe Terry now has the classes all the way through January.
All the way through January.
So if you would like to go ahead and sign up for classes right away or into the new year, or maybe a present for someone, this, a gift certificate's a great way to go, and we're going to show you our updated gift certificates for you to look at. Before we move over there, we just want to remind you about this little make and take. Has taken off like lightning. Snowmen and gnomes. And we've got two classes that you can choose from. It's December 7th, which is this Saturday, or Friday the 20th. That's from 2 to 4. $12 when you come in the door. You read these within this little make and take class. So sign up now for make and take if you haven't already. And if you don't remember, Friday, which is coming up this Friday, is also our spin in and potluck. So many events going into December, even though we've had our Julie Powell event and quite a bit in November, we're still going pretty strong in December.
And we also have a larger make and take event for felted and needle felted stockings on Friday.
Melissa is the queen of this wet felting, and it's right by Ann. Right behind Ann, you'll see these incredible wet felted stockings. This is you come in on Friday, December 6th and 13th. You can stay for either or both dates, just depending on how much time you need. Running from 12:30 to 2:30, but everybody that takes this knows if you extend it, into the late afternoon, that's totally fine with us. And the $98 includes the kit with the fiber, the needle for finishing the little details, and everything you need to make a wet felted. If you haven't done wet felting, the cute images that she has picked are just, I mean, totally exciting. That's an heirloom present for anyone.
And I heard that this Friday, several of the people coming to the make and take are bringing snacks that their husbands have cooked.
Oh.
And
This is news. I didn't know this.
I heard this. and nothing else about the make and take. I forgot now.
Cute gnomes.
Forced into the snowman and the gnomes. So
And some people just purchase an additional kit if you want to take some home and teach your family to make these.
Right.
We'll have extra kits made up. And Larissa has the patience of Job and more. So everybody ends up successful in these classes. And this is one you complete pretty much here. You'll walk away with this incredible finished stocking. So this is great. And what have you got in your hands?
So I found this yarn that just came in, and actually these are the last two of this color, so we're already ordering more.
I had to wrestle for it.
And
It's
this
in high
is
demand.
this really soft, luscious pima cotton, and the colors are just, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but it's energy.
And what's the
High
price
energy.
point here? This
These
is a
are only
bargain.
$13.95 each, and they're 220 yards, and we just got a huge selection of beautiful colors. So
Like a wall of it.
yeah, a whole wall of it.
Just beautiful.
And we also have a version of it that's finer for your 3 to 4 needle projects.
Okay, smaller weight.
Excellent. So Anne is dangerous. You might stay away from her if you don't want to purchase it. And if you do have a friend that you would like to give a gift certificate to, we're actually making some of our bows now. And this is one that we make with this adorable little zoom loom. So this is something that if you can also give the class on weaving, spinning, knitting, any of our classes, these can be used for, or any of the gallery items here, or supplies, knitting, yarns, needles, equipment for all of the fiber arts. So great new gift certificate packaging, and you get a complimentary ribbon with a lot of these if you're very lucky to get it yours in time.
It's a perfect gift if you're not sure exactly what they'll want.
Exactly, because then, I mean, they have so much fun. Years were open, so I mean, what better gift than to be able to go shopping and get exactly what you want to start the new year. We also have Sandy Dunn, who has been inspiring me. She just completed this incredibly beautiful scarf, and I'm just going to have her talk to you. She's a master of color and texture, and this is super simple weaving. She's also going to tell you what she's just learned.
Well, this is so fascinating to me because I also like to paint, and this is a lot like painting. And
Your
it's
color
It is.
mixing
and
is
color
incredible.
mixing. It's just so much fun. And these variegated yarns, the Noro variegated yarns, really lend themselves to this particular weave structure.
So we can see down here the yarn that you're using.
Yeah, I've
variegated.
almost used it up.
And she's got our sock yarn in the warp, and I was surprised at how good it looks set at just 8 ends per inch. It's just plain weave. This particular technique she's doing is called clasp weave, because she literally reaches in. Would you just weave like
Sure.
one little pass so we could see it?
Let me see where I am.
It's a lot of fun once you get the hang, and it's not
Okay.
too difficult.
You just come across, go under that thread, and then go back across again, and you have this
That's
nice
the
little
clasping.
loop, and you can pull it as far as you want, and that's how you get the design.
We also learned
Wow.
that it doesn't hurt if it's twisted. It's,
No.
I mean, it just blends right in. You don't need to straighten it or anything.
It's like a brush stroke. Yeah.
So Sandy is, I think, leaving us to go back to her Texas home on Friday, but you
I have
are
a new
coming back.
technique. I can't wait to go home and do this.
And we're encouraging her to come back and know that she's welcome here, and we will reserve her loom at the drop of a hat
good.
if she tells
Okay.
us she's coming.
Okay, I love it.
This is
Okay.
beautiful, Sandy.
Wonderful. Okay.
Could you show us also the scarf that you're wearing a little bit?
Okay, this one is one that made on this same warp. It's a totally different concept. It's more like the Southwest colors, and it is a plain weave, of course, but it doesn't have the painterly technique. But I love organizing the
And
color.
hand spun, you've incorporated, and a little bit of metallic. You're not afraid to try everything in the store.
That's true.
She's got a whole basket
try
load of yarn,
anything.
but the combination, the richness, the
Yeah.
excitement, and this is done intuitively pretty
Yes,
much. You
always.
don't
That's the way I
sit
work.
down and figure it out.
No, I cannot stand to follow a pattern. It just makes me tired. So I'd much rather work intuitively.
And it works beautifully, and I can't tell you how many people she's inspired just in the week or two she's been here. It's already got contagious.
Good, good. I
Looks
want
like-
everybody to come and do it. It's so much fun. And I just love this variegation in this Noro yarn because it just keeps coming up with new colors. I thought it was done, and it's giving me new colors again.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
So we'll have to
wonderful.
definitely see the finished result.
Okay, I'm trying to get it done.
And no pressure.
Okay.
Thank you, Sandy.
You're welcome.
The viewers are liking this.
And just before everything is out of the store, we've had a lot of things selling out, but we're featuring this very beautiful combination of spinning two yarns together. You can see the yarn up above. There is a kit that is featured in our Savings Club this month, and it's just been mailed out. And it's called Footprints in the Snow, and I think the yarn is very appropriate. The pattern is luscious, and it's light as a feather. It's incredibly soft. The colors are beautiful, and I think if you're one of our Savings Club members, you will love seeing this new collection. And that's one of the skeins that are featured right up above. That one is called Spiral Galaxy, and there are 5 colors featured, and we're showing 2 today, and hopefully next week we'll have the other 3 to show. So stay tuned for next week, and we're into December now. There's no telling what might happen right before the Christmas holidays, so stay tuned and let us know what you like.